There has been a lot of changes since the last time I did a tier list. I also got a lot of people upset of how I rank things, and it's okay, you're supposed to be. So, here is exactly where we left off on the last tier list. This was the result. Now let's change it up a bit. And I had the intervention all the way down here. The only difference now is we added the Johnson and the ACR, which we haven't ranked yet. Now, after everything's said and done, after time passed, and after all the nerfing, buffing since the last tier list, plus the addition of the 2 new guns, let's do a little bit of adjustment. Now, starting with the last one, the intervention. Intervention was horrible because the fire rate, like to shoot in between from one shot to another, it would just take forever. But they fixed that, so I'm not crazy about snipers. I think it's not that bad anymore. I'd say I'd put it here, C. Remember, C is still pretty good. Let me remove. The VSS is definitely not gonna be there. Let's just make room. Put this here and the SKS. Sawed off, I don't even think it's good as a D tier. Bring it down to an E. Dragunov, it's actually better than I remember. Let's bump it up a bit. PKM, I do feel like I am walking faster. Before it was like super slow. The reload is still slow. That's fine. Where to put the PKM? It's gotten better. So therefore, let's put it, I guess, C tier. Let's put it in the back. We put the intervention. We can skip and go to the M240, which is the same as the PKM, pretty much. There's not much difference. Put them together. I think the Benelli is in the right spot. AK-12, Dragunov, Spaz. Probably even put Spaz at a higher tier, but I'm not sure. Okay, the SKS I did better. Getting used to it, but to be honest, I still don't like it that much. Let's put in the C tier. I think that's what it should be. C tier. Now let's fix this roll here. Let's fix the B tier line. B tier is top rank. The 3 top ranks are B, A, and S. S will be like absolutely crazy. A is amazing. B, really, really good. The Scar, mighty Scar. Can't go wrong with it. An OP gun you get right off the bat. If I were to compare, the MP5, the Chris, L85, and FAMAS are better than the Scar. So in all fairness, I think you can probably bring the Scar down 1. It's still super good. I don't think it's better than the AK-12. So let's put it here. Let's put it next to the AK-12. MP5 is definitely in its right place. Op, really good. Chris, also amazing gun. L85, FAMAS is really good. I think there's one gun that definitely goes in this tier. Not because it's so good, but because it's not as good as it used to be. And that's the AA-12. What? Dropping down 2 notches. It's gotten slower reload, still super powerful, but it's just not as good as it used to be. Now, what other one? For this tier, remember B tier is top rank. These are the 3 top ranks. B tier is amazing. So the AA-12 is still pretty damn good. FAMAS is really good. L85, all these guns are really, really good guns. I think we can rank the Johnson. It's just so much fun to use. I think I'd put it here. And the ACR too. It's not A tier. It's really good, but it's not A tier. So I put the ACR right there. B tier. A tier, G36C, one of my all-time favorites. Uzi's crazy good. All these guns. Any of them not deserving to be here. To be honest, the XM8. I gotta bring it back up. I was hating it because with the hollow, it was just not as good, and I didn't realize it was because of the hollow. But with the red dot, it's back to being one of my favorite guns. I used to complain about it. Last video I complained about it. That's because I was using the hollow. With the hollow, it wasn't precise at all. You see now, with the red dot, I gotta admit it, I was completely wrong. The XM8 is amazing. XM8, P90, heck, all these are my favorite guns. M82, I think it's in the right spot. Some people might put it in S tier. It's really good. I would even rank it lower because I don't like snipers. Maybe one day I'll rank the M82 S tier, but as of now, I'll leave it at A. Who knows, maybe in a few months from now, I'll redo this tier list. All these are pretty good. They're in the right spot. Now, the VSS used to be S tier when I first got it. I would definitely put the VSS in an S tier when I first got it. After nerfing it a bit, I would have dropped it down to an A, then a B, Then it dropped down all the way to an F. Then they buffed it up to about a C or a B. But on my realization of my previous video that I did where I shot all the guns, I realized something. I wouldn't pick the VSS over any of the automatic guns.
No! God, please, no! No!
Would I pick the lowest tier, let's say AK-12? Nope. I would pick the AK-12. I'll probably pick PKM, or no, PKM is free. I'll probably pick the 240. Yeah, I'll probably pick the 240 over the VSS the way it is now. It's still good. It's just slow reload, low rounds. It's still powerful, but I don't know. So it has to be a D. That pretty much sums it up. I know I'm not going over every gun in this video, but I did just create a video that goes over every single one of them, which is this video right here. Go watch it now, click here, go see it. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. If you already saw it, check it out again, rewatch it. If you forgot to like it,